So if you were a firm owner and I was talking to you about, producing that type of content
And
and
that
all that,
freaked me out. Let's say that
yeah,
freaks me
yeah,
out.
and you said that freaks me out. I don't want to do that. My next stop would be a blog, a newsletter, and then you need some sort of distribution. So a blog
Oh,
is a
that's
really
funny. That's what we do for our clients. Sorry. Shut up, Nick. Sorry.
well, and I didn't know that. So anyway, but you would do a blog and you would do a newsletter. So you have to think in terms of sales funnels, right? So we've got, and I know that I'm not going to nail this because I kind of think about sales funnels differently, but you've got awareness at the top, then you've got trust, and then you've got decision. That's my very simple sales
No,
funnel.
we say awareness, engagement, conversion, ascension.
There you go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And I like to say trust because whenever I was like learning about marketing and stuff, the funnel piece always didn't really make sense to me, all the different words that they use. So
Right.
I think I actually picked it up from Justin Welsh. He's a
Mhm.
guy on Twitter that writes about being a solopreneur, but you
Mhm.
basically just have three stages: awareness, trust, decision. So
Right.
the question is, so my blog and my newsletter, that's trust, right? So that's somebody has come into my ecosystem
They've given you
and they're
permission already.
building, but they're building a relationship with me. They're learning more about my expertise because blogging and emails is more long form content. So I get to further explain things and I'm building that trust with them. And
Mhm.
eventually I'll send an email and say, hey, I've got this thing. Do you want to do it? And that's where you move to decision. So you move down
Mhm.
to decision. But the question is, if I have a blog and a newsletter, who's reading it? How do I
Mhm.
get people into
Mhm.
that ecosystem? And that's
Right.
where you need to focus on awareness. So you need some sort of distribution channel, and social
Yes.
media is amazing for
Yep.
distribution,
Yep.
redistribution. There's no, like, you can go write a blog and hit go and nobody's going to see it.
Yeah,
Nobody's going to
unless
see
it's fully keyword optimized, and then maybe in a couple of weeks
it
somebody
in a
might.
couple weeks, right? Whereas you could take a truncated version of that blog, post it on Twitter, and 500 people are going to see it
Yep.
within 12 hours.
Sure.
And if you get good at writing on Twitter, thousands and thousands and thousands of people can see it. So you
Mhm.
need some sort of distribution, but the goal would be to point them back to the blog, back to the email newsletter. And that distribution channel, that can be really what I tell people is any social media that you are comfortable with, any sort of content production that you're comfortable with. So that could be Twitter, writing on Twitter, could be writing on LinkedIn, could be doing TikTok videos, short videos, YouTube shorts, YouTube long videos, could be
Mhm.
posting on Facebook, could be posting on Instagram. There's a lot of opportunity. And what I would tell people is try them all because you might actually surprise yourself
Yeah.
with thinking that, well, I'm not the content person. But my pushback would be, how do you know if you haven't tried? So
Right.
try different content platforms to get that distribution and just see what you like. And if you don't like something, stop doing it and then double down on the things that you do like.